Okay, Ryan, this next park we're going to talk about is a half-day park every time, and I don't think you can change my mind.
I need to change your mind. There's so much to do here. I mean, it's half day for some people, but not for everybody. There's tons to do here.
If
Define half
you
day.
say so.
Define half day.
Today on One Slice at a Time, we're going to talk about Animal Kingdom, our best tips, our best tricks, and what we skip. So stay tuned, Pizza Pals. It's coming up next. We're back to One Slice at a Time. I'm Stephanie Pakosta, a travel advisor that specializes in multi-generational travel and a PhD in Disneyology.
That's right. This is the podcast where we talk travel one place at a time. And I am Ryan Joy, also a travel agent, and I specialize in big group trips. I also have my PhD in Disneyology. And today we're talking about Animal Kingdom. But man, if you have missed the last 3 weeks and you're a big super Disney
Yeah,
fan, go
go
back
back.
and listen to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. And today we're
Mhm.
finishing things off with Animal Kingdom, the most recent of the four major Disney parks.
So let's talk about Animal Kingdom because really, isn't this just a glorified zoo?
It is, I would say, 60 to 70% zoo, but there's some stuff going on here. This park, I think, by the time they finish the construction that they're doing, this park is going to be a draw, I believe.
And I think it's a draw now for the right type of traveler. But I'm going to be honest with you, Pizza Pals. There's many times that we go down to Disney World and we don't even set foot in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, that's common for a lot of people, and it all depends on your preferences. But I do think that people that spend the money to go to Animal Kingdom and then leave really early are leaving some
Right.
stuff on the table, I believe.
Okay.
Especially if they don't have Park Hopper and they're just like, okay, well, we've done the two or three things and now we're leaving.
Right.
There's some hidden gems here.
Sure. And so, Ryan, tell us your typical day in this park as somebody that lives close enough that you're within driving distance and have an annual pass. How do you spend your time at Animal Kingdom?
Well, listen, there is never a situation where I'm rope dropping this park. It opens too early, too early. But I do, and the Starbucks is kind of out of the way. So it's hard for me to
Yeah.
get to
Mm,
it's like you got to go way over there to get it. It's on the way.
hmm.
It is on the way. If you're going to Safari, like right off the bat,
Yes.
it is on the way to that. So that's nice. But
Right.
uh, yeah, I like to work my way around the park in a logical manner,
Hmm.
but sometimes Animal Kingdom is tough for that. The place I like to go first is Everest. Why? Because the lines are super short first thing in the morning, and you don't have to do a
Sure.
landing lane for that.
So after you've hit Everest, you're kind of back in the Asia section of this park. What are you doing next?
Probably riding it again.
Okay.
So if the timing is correct, because the safari doesn't open at Park Open,
Right.
but it
Yes.
opens just a little bit later. So if
Hmm.
the timing is right, then we might mosey towards that way. Also, a lot of times if I'm going with a family that has like young kids, we like
Hmm.
to go to Tusker House for breakfast. And that's like the first
Yes.
thing we do when we get there. So it's a little
Hmm.
bit different. But I might start walking towards Africa, maybe hit the first Lion
Yep.
King show because the Lion King show is fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Agreed. So after you've had this big breakfast and done pretty much show the Asia and Africa sections of the park, where are you headed next? Is it lunchtime, snack time yet?
So if we take the Tusker House out, say I didn't do
Hmm.
that, and then have
Sure.
lunch, there's actually a couple of different places that I would go for lunch. Yak and Yeti in the Asia section, the kind of
Okay.
between Asia and Africa, I think is a
Hmm.
really nice option for lunch. And
Okay.
then if I need a quick service, I'll probably go over in Pandora to that quick
Right.
service. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's definitely where I'm headed next. If I can have lined everything up correctly, I
Right.
will go into Pandora next for sure.
Okay. So what are we doing in Pandora? Just the
Both
big.
rides. Both rides.
Okay.
If I assuming I have lightning lane, I'm not waiting in a
Hmm.
long to either one of those. But if I
Sure.
have lightning lane, I'm gonna do both rides for sure. Flight of Passage is one of the best rides in all of Disney World. So I don't think it's one that you can really skip unless you're
Right.
really prone to motion sickness. If you are, then skip it.
Sure. So, I mean, honestly, we're talking about lunchtime and you've knocked out all the rides in this park. So please now convince me that there's other things to do and I should stay for the full day.
Well, you should, first of all, you should go see the Nemo show because the Nemo show is really cute. Um,
Okay.
Dinosaur has closed, so you can't do that. But the
Mm-hmm.
Zootopia
Darn.
show that's in the Tree of Life,
Okay.
if you haven't seen that yet, you need to go do that. Of course, the
Right.
safari you can actually do again. If you want
Right.
to walk back and do gorilla trails and see gorillas, gorillas are
Yeah.
fascinating. You can see tigers also over on the Asia side. If you're okay with getting wet, you can do Cali River Rapids.
Callie.
If you have young people, you can take the train back to the conservation station, and there's a petting zoo, and there's usually an art class back there. So there's
Right. And I'm going
actually
to stop
quite a
Ryan
bit.
right there because if you have little kids, you need to take that train back and go see Bluey. Because right now, if you're going
That's
this
right.
summer or fall, Bluey is up at Rafiki's Planet Watch. So that has to factor in to your plans right there.
Now, by the time you've done all this stuff, if you did every bit of this,
Mhm.
it's probably getting on to 4 to 5 o'clock. And it,
Right.
by my definition, that's a full day. Go have
And
dinner
it,
outside the park.
right.
There is
Yes.
no fireworks show.
No, because this is based on the animals. They wouldn't do anything to scare the animals. So there is no fireworks show. So tell me where we're going to have dinner. I mean, we're having dinner outside of the park. Where's your favorite place to stop and get dinner on the way home from Animal Kingdom?
Well, it depends on where I'm staying. This is a good
Okay.
time because you are leaving the park a little bit early. So this is a good
Mm-hmm.
time if you have like a longer meal that you want to have. Like for instance,
Okay.
if you want to go to California Grill, it's a good night to do it
Okay.
because you did get out of the park a little bit early, get over to
Mm-hmm.
California Grill, maybe a little late, and then you
Okay.
can watch the fireworks for dinner.
Sure.
So
Yep.
that's a nice option. Or any place, like I have my favorites, Grand Floridian Cafe,
Yeah.
Steakhouse 71, and Topolino's Terrace, same thing. You can
Sure.
watch the Epcot fireworks from Topolino
Right.
Terrace, Yachtman Steakhouse.
This
Like
just turned into food again. Imagine that with
well,
us too.
yeah. What about you? So you say you do. So give me your I guess you can tell us 3 seconds
Mhm.
of what your situation is, where you go first, and where you go, where you leave, when you leave.
Our morning looks pretty much the same. We'll be there usually when it opens or directly after when it opens. This park
Oof.
opens like at 7 a.m. So like if
Yeah.
you have that 30 minutes of extra time, you are going to be in the park at like 6:30 a.m. So I guess it does really count as a full day, even if you just stay a couple hours after lunch. But
Yeah.
we are usually going to head to Pandora first. If I have
Hard.
not, if I have not preface this by if I have not spent the money on the single pass for Flight of Passage. Now, for me, I'm like, Disney, take my money. I don't have to fight the crowds. So sometimes I'll just do that. And instead, we'll go to Expedition Everest. We'll go to that first because that is really one of Eva's favorite rides in the park. We'll ride that usually multiple times before the line starts to
Yeah.
build at Expedition
Of course.
Everest. From then, ours looks pretty much so the same. Then try to hit the safari ride. I like to do the safari at least twice, once in the morning and then have a lightning lane later on in the day, right before the park closes, because the animals are most active like in the morning and then evening as well, especially
Yeah.
if you're going during like the heat, like during the summer and it's
Yeah.
super hot in Florida. So that's what we like to do. Sometimes by then we're ready to see the Lion King show. Sometimes we just skip it and have a snack. Here is where I'm going to say the Nomad Lounge.
Yep. That's a good spot.
It's a good spot to sit down. It's a sit down place. It's not quick service, but it has great drinks, great little small plates, and a great place to just have a break and a snack before you head out for the rest of the day.
Tiffins is also a great restaurant. I mean,
It
it's
is.
pricey.
Yes.
It's pricey, but they have
Mhm.
like a bread service that comes down from the tower. Like, oh,
A tower of bread.
yeah, yeah. That's
Um, So at that point, usually I've had, we move into Pandora. Sometimes we do skip Navi River Journey and we just do Flight of Passage.
Sure.
Navi River Journey is one of those that the line builds throughout the day too. So if I don't have a lightning lane for that one, or if I've chosen to
Yeah.
skip buying a multi-pass for this park, which is what I do sometimes, I just buy the skip the line single pass for Flight of Passage and do the rest of them if we have time. So
And
that's what
sometimes
we
you just
do,
do a
right?
VIP tour, you know,
Sometimes.
you save all that money of lightning
Yeah,
lanes by just getting the VIP tour. That's some girl
right.
math right there.
And then when you when you get off of the safari, the first safari ride of the day, then you have your Starbucks waiting for you because your VIP tour has brought your Starbucks order to you while you waited.
That's right.
So pro tip there, no. I
Yeah.
really am interested and excited for the rest of the park to open back up after they finish what they're doing with the Zootopia area
Oh, and
and
Indiana Jones. And
Encanto and
yeah.
Indiana Jones and the stuff they're adding to what used to be Dino Land USA. I'm very excited for that to happen
Yeah.
for this park.
Same.
I think it needs it. Um, I don't really usually walk around the Tree of Life, but you will find some little hidden gems around the Tree of Life as far as like animals. Usually Pocahontas is hiding back there somewhere,
Hmm.
Miko, some character meet and greets. So that's a great place. There are lots of little fun stops in this park. And I think this park is best at surprises. So
Yes.
you're
Yep.
walking through the park and here comes Kevin, the big bird from up,
Yeah.
just walking around. This park is the best at the wandering like characters that are just like surprising you. Or Divine, she is a Disney contracted performer that comes in and hides in all the foliage of Animal Kingdom, and then she's on stilts and she walks around. So I think
Yeah.
that this park is best for those little surprises. So, if this is your first time at Animal Kingdom, make some time to just walk around, enjoy the animals, and make time for those little surprise dance parties, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yep.
There's also tons of musical performances. Back in
Yes.
Africa,
Hmm.
there's some front by the Tree of
Yes.
Life. So there's lots of like little performances throughout the day that you can,
Hmm.
sit down and watch.
Yeah.
The Feather Flight and Friends show is
Yeah.
also a good one that you can
Hmm.
see. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
things to do that
Right.
people just skip over and say, oh, it's half day
Right.
park. There's just a lot of
Right.
things.
And especially if it's your first time in this park, I know that we
Yes.
have gone up. Rafiki's Planet Watch now is super busy with the Bluey stuff going on, but it used to be one of the quieter areas of the park, a little bit of a petting zoo. And one of the cool things up there is sometimes they're providing some vet care to some of the
Oh yeah.
animals, and you can actually see through the glass them working with some of the animals in the park. One time, I think we seen a lion. One time, they were like cutting down the horns of one of the sheeps. So it's really cool to see what they're doing through the glass up there. So
All right.
that's probably my hidden gem. Okay,
What are
so
you
we
doing
walk
for dinner?
through. Oh, yeah. So here is my pro tip for dinner. Yes, you're going to get, even if you leave when this park closes, it's dinner time. So I say go enjoy Animal Kingdom Lodge. Now, this is not someplace that we're usually talking about staying because it's so far away from the rest of the parks that we're going to be going to. But this is a great time to just go enjoy Animal Kingdom Lodge. Get yourself dinner at Sanaa. Now, Sanaa is this beautiful restaurant with this amazing bread service, great food. Get the butter chicken. And they have these big windows that look out upon the savannah, and you can sit there, enjoy your food, enjoy even more animals in this like relaxed environment. So that's where I would go after Animal Kingdom.
You- I think you didn't say anything wrong, but you missed out on a few things that would have been right.
Oh, okay.
At,
Okay.
at Sanaa, the highlight, is the bread service.
Oh, yeah. Bread
Absolutely.
service
You get this big old pile of naan. Each piece of naan is different flavor, and they give you 12
flavors.
different dipping sauces to go with it. It is
Hmm.
amazing. Usually I get one to eat there
I want to go
and
home.
get one to go home. Yeah.
I
I
love
think
it.
that's the star play. And also,
Hmm.
there's nothing wrong with going to Chico for dinner too. That place is
Right.
great.
It
Yep.
is. I would say that would be someplace that I wouldn't take either one of these, like, tired kids
Yeah.
situation. If your kids are beat after the day, like, these are nicer set down restaurants. So, either one of those would not be where I'm taking my toddlers for dinner at, say, 7
Yeah.
PM when they're
Yep.
wasted after a long park day. So,
That's right.
um,
That's right.
in
Lock them
addition
in
to,
there.
like, Hollywood.
You lock them in the room and go yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right,
that's what you do.
exactly. That's not what you do.
That's not
Hire
what you do.
hire one of those theme park nannies for the night and go
This is not a
yourself.
that was not a tip. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Um, I would say the other thing about this park people need to keep in mind is it is hot. This park is steamy. So if any day you're taking cooling towels and fans, all the foliage at Animal Kingdom, while beautiful, holds the heat. And so this is the most humid out of all the parks.
What about hidden gems, Stephanie? Anything that is have we already talked about them all? Maybe.
Kind of. I mean, I talked about Nomad Lounge. That's one of my little hidden gems to stop and have a snack or stop and have a rest. That would be that. And the hidden gem of just going up to Rafiki's Planet Watch until they put Bluey up there. I think that that was a total hidden gem there too. So whether it's a full day or a half day, Ryan and I can help you determine what is best for your family. And we can give you all of our little hidden gems and help you just plan that day at Animal Kingdom or any of the Disney parks. So it fits what your family says, not what Facebook says, not what I say, not what Ryan says. We really know these parks to tailor it for your best experience.
Yeah, and if you do leave early, we have 127 different ideas for you what you should do next. So
And most of
it's a
them involve
conversation.
food.
Yeah.
They all
Well, some might be shopping, some might be mini golf or hitting the pool at the
okay.
resort.
Yeah.
There's things, So
All right, Ryan, with that, let's talk a little bit more about food and tell us about your crusty review.
there's one game in town at Animal Kingdom, and it's Pizzafari. In
It's a bad
Pizzafari,
game. Everyone
Catalina
loses this game.
Eddie's. It's just like the puffy dough. Like if you like that puffy
Mhm.
dough, then you're fine. It's very theme park pizza. It's not
Right.
like it's not like Disney level pizza. They didn't make it
Right.
special. They didn't make it nice. It's just there. So thank you very much for
Yes.
putting it there. You get a 3 on the scale. And we move
Mhm. Okay, so we know we're not getting pizza at Animal Kingdom, Ryan's, but tell us, I know we kind of said, oh, this is where we would stop for lunch or dinner. What's the best snacks do you think that they have at Animal Kingdom?
over in Pandora, they have these
Mhm.
great big huge pretzels that I think are
They do.
fun to get, you know? So I would
Okay.
say that. Also, there's a tiger tail that you can get,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like
Yeah.
the cat tail that you can get with the Cheshire Cat, but it's
Right.
orange and black because
And
it's
black.
a tiger tail. Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite things to get in this park. Now, mind you, we go in January, so it's not the heat of the day. So they have a stand there. It's near Asia where you can get like mac and cheese, and it's got all these different types of toppings and stuff. So they have like these different flavors that they switch in and out depending on what season it is. And that is one of my favorite things to get at Animal Kingdom.
Okay. Mac and cheese people will be happy with your recommendation.
So I'm not sure that Ryan has convinced me that's not a half day park, but
Do what you want.
at least you guys have all the information to decide whether this is a half day park for you and a couple ideas of things to do after your Animal Kingdom day.
Right. If you enjoyed
Okay.
today's episode, do subscribe anywhere that you listen to podcasts. We'll be happy to shove in you ear holes every week.
And for more travel insights and destination ideas, and of course, the occasional pizza inspired life lesson, go subscribe to our newsletter at extracheese.fun. As a bonus right now, if you go subscribe to the newsletter, you are going to get our park planning guide. And what this is a worksheet for you to use, mostly while you listen to these episodes, to decide what your family would like to do at each of these parks. Paired with expert advice from Ryan and I helping you plan your Disney vacation, you will be a Disney pro in no time.
I'm going to say, Steph, we announced that park planning guide with the first of our 4-part series, Magic Kingdom. I think it's
Yep.
only available to people for another month.
Yeah,
think
this is a very limited time freebie for everybody listening to these episodes when they come out to go grab that park planning guide by subscribing to the newsletter. Again, it's extracheese.fun.
yeah, so definitely get on that. But in the meantime, we got time.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Until then, keep traveling the world.
One slice at a time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.